Hi again. I was thinking I could make a video immediately after doing the other one, but of course I had to procrastinate again. I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the personal nature of this journey that we're on now. I consider life to be a journey. I consider it as a journey, starting from when we're born and culminating when we die physically. So that physical journey is what I'm talking about here. It's not just a physical journey, as most of us are already aware. For me, I believe it's more than just a physical journey. There's a lot of energy involved. There are a lot of non-physical, metaphysical attributes or characteristics of our life. So my the insight that came to me today, was I was watching a video, so I can't remember what it was, and it just struck me, that this journey is actually a personal, like a very personal journey. It doesn't really matter where you were born. It doesn't matter which family you were born into. It doesn't matter who your siblings are. It may or may not even matter who your parents are. They are vessels. Your parents were vessels that brought you here. You're related to them. You're also related to everybody, really. There's no the degrees of physical relationship might be different, but you might find out that spiritually, you're actually more connected to some people that are not related to you by blood. They might love you much, much more than the ones that are related to you by blood do. This is always the case, I think. It's the case most of the cases, I have very close family members, and I also have very distant ones. Then I have very close non-biologically related friends, and I also have very distant ones too. That you can call not enemies, just far away friends. So yeah, like I was saying, it's very personal, and we need to take it personally. The reason why I'm saying this is because we tend to pay attention to things that don't matter to distract ourselves. We tend to pay attention to attachments that were already built from through social programming. You have brothers, you have sisters, cousins, and all that, friends, and all those relationships that we pick up along the way. But when you become aware, that's when you're responsible, for what you're doing. And if you're watching this video, then you're probably aware, you probably understand what I'm talking about. So it's not wrong, to cut off any relationship or friendship or whatever other ship that you're on. It's time for you to get off the ship if the ship is not going in the direction that you should be going. Your direction, of course, comes from your inside. Your energy tells you where to go. It should tell you. I'm sure you've learned a lot of lessons from this life. Life has not been simple. Life has been beating me around, for a long time. I've been resisting the call, to do what my heart knows I should do. And as a result of not obeying my inner spirit, I've been through a lot of trauma, troubles, dark times. I'm still going through them now. I'm just trying to crawl out of one hole. It's just one hole, from one hole to another every day, until you finally surrender. So this journey is personal. It's personal to me. I'm going to take it much more personal from today. I'm going to try to design a life, that is going to be a little bit more selfish, but that's not the goal. The goal is to understand that, is to clarify what my mission is, what exactly it is, and And once I'm very clear on what the mission and the vision is, then I'll need to design something like a roadmap, even though we know roadmaps don't really are not really accurate, but they are guides that we can use. We just need to fill it up with values, that are intrinsic to our nature. Therefore, my message for today is just simply for you to take life, more personally. All your experiences are particular to you. I'm sure if you ask your brother, your sister, of their experiences inside in your own home, they will have completely different opinions about what happened, maybe growing up or whatever. You can live in the same house, within the same environment with somebody, and the person is seeing everything that's happening in a completely different way from the way you're seeing it. So this is your own journey. Anybody that you allow into your concentric circle, into your space, you need to be aware of whoever is in your space. You need to be aware of what kind of energy they are bringing. You need to be aware of what their role is, or what their role may be in your life. These things come with practice, with meditation. And yeah, that's what I want to say today. It's personal. It's really, really personal. It's particular to you. It's you. It's your journey. There's no other person in this life. Even as you're seeing me now on the video, I may or may not even exist. I don't know. I could just be a messenger that's giving you a message, and I won't, how do I put it now? What I'm doing is within my own consciousness and my own awareness. I can never get out of it. Same way you can never get out of your own. And so it's pertinent. It's very important, that we understand the duality, of life here. We're dealing with other people, but those people are basically a reflection of ourselves. I'll go deeper into that, into my thoughts about that. I don't know anything, so I'll come back later and talk about my thoughts about duality and the rest of it. All right, have a nice weekend. Hopefully I should be back maybe later today or tomorrow to make another video. Bye.